Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This question is for the Minister of Housing and Minister responsible for the poverty reduction strategy. On behalf of many of my constituents in Davenport, I'd like to raise a critical issue, an issue I have raised in the past. Rental costs are rising at a dramatic pace in the Toronto area. I've heard from my constituents about a lack of stability in the price of their rents, making it difficult for people to find affordable rental options. This is an issue that does not just affect those who are less fortunate, but oftentimes middle-income earners and young professionals who are just building lives and careers in the city. Not being able to budget for your housing leads to insecurity that makes it difficult for one to plan for one's future. Mr. Speaker, what is the government's position on rising rental costs in Davenport and across Ontario?
Thank you, Minister of Housing and Minister responsible for poverty.
Well, thank you, Speaker. Thank you to the member for her steadfast advocacy on this issue. Mr. Speaker, finding an affordable house in a community we love is a goal we all share. It's about putting down roots, it's about raising a family and spending each day in a place we truly love. I know Ontarians face real challenges in our booming market as they search for an affordable place to live. Too many are feeling the pinch of a rental market that's struggling to keep up with demand. Through the Residential Tenancy Act, we provide protection for tenants. The Act ensures that rent increase guidelines are kept to a maximum of 2.5% per year for units built before 1991, Speaker. For 2017, the rent increase guideline is 1.5%. But we know there's more that needs to be done, and that's why we're looking at ways to ensure and increase protections for tenants.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'm pleased to have had many important conversations with the minister about the rising rents facing my constituents, and always appreciate his attention to this critical issue. Mr. Speaker, I'm pleased that the minister shares and understands my concerns. Individuals and families deserve the peace of mind of knowing that they can secure an affordable home that will provide them with a reliable foundation where they can live comfortably, secure employment, raise their families, and thrive. That's what we all want. The supply of affordable rental units in Toronto is dwindling, and government must take action to address this. Mr. Speaker, will the minister inform this House what actions he's undertaking to get more affordable rental options into the market?
Thank you, Minister.
Well, thank you, and thank you again to the member for Davenport. Speaker, ensuring a robust supply of affordable rental units is critical to ensuring people have options to choose from. This includes working with our municipal partners to make secondary suites, those are the self-contained residential units that already exist in many homes, available quickly, helping communities better respond to renters' needs. We've also just passed legislation that allows communities to use a new tool, a tool called inclusionary zoning, to require affordable units be created and kept long-term in new residential developments. Our government is also freezing the municipal property tax on apartment buildings to provide some relief to renters. Mr. Speaker, 82% of rental units in the province are pre-1991 buildings, and because of that, they're protected by rent control. But I know booming areas face concerns. I'm continuing to look at ways to increase the supply of rental options across the province.